Hi all, my name is Phil, I work for Young Bristol, and today I'm going to talk to you about a bowline knot. Now a bowline makes a loop in the end of a rope and it can tie your rope onto objects. It's really good for tying up boats, it's really good for tying things onto trees, it's really good for many things wherever you need to tie something on. And once you've pulled the rope really tight, you want to be able to get it undone again. How do we tie the bowline? Well, you may have heard a little rhyme for tying knots, which is a rabbit comes out the hole, it goes around the tree and it goes back down the hole. And that's how you remember how to tie a bowline. So let's go through it. So with the bowline, you begin with your rope, and your rope needs to tie around the object. Once the rope is around the object, you can tie your bowline. So you're going to start, you've got the rope that has the end on it, and this end here is going to be our rabbit. So that's the end of the rope. Then the other end, this end that goes to whatever it is that we're tying up, is going to be our tree. And we need to make our rabbit whole. So to make the rabbit hole, we're going to put a little twist in the rope. And the important thing about this is that our rabbit hole needs to have a little cross at the bottom where the twist is. And also the rope that goes to whatever it is that you're tying up needs to come from underneath the rope that goes to the object that you're tying to. So that must come from underneath when you tie this knot for this little rhyme to work. So here's our tree, and it grows from underneath the rope, the other one. Trees always grow from under the ground, yeah? Now we're going to take our rabbit, and our rabbit comes out of the hole. Out he comes. He then goes around the tree. So he goes around the tree, and now our rabbit goes back down the hole that he came out of first of all. Pull the whole thing tight, and we end up with a bowline knot. I'll show you that one more time. The rope goes round the object that we want. We're now going to create a little loop in the rope, and this is our tree, and it grows from underneath the other side of the rope that goes to the object that we're tying to. Our rabbit comes out of the hole and he goes around the tree, and then he goes back down the hole, and the bowline ends up looking just like that. The limitations of the bowline has a tendency, if it gets shaken around, for example if it's on a boat and it's being shaken by the waves, then eventually the loose end which goes through the knot can work itself right out of the knot and fall away. And at that point, the knot is no longer going to hold and the knot will come undone. So therefore, whenever you tie a bowline, it's really important that you put a really long tail on the bowline to ensure that there is a lot of distance in this piece of rope before it comes out of the knot. So there is no chance that knot can come undone. So that is the limitation of the bowline. The brilliant thing, as I said, is the fact that you can pull on the bowline. You can put a huge load on a bowline and it will not come loose. But as soon as you take the load off, you can always loosen it off and get it undone really easily. And that's what makes a bowline a very useful knot as an outdoor instructor.